I call myself trying to be cute, trying to wear my hair out and natural. And believe me, it did look cute. But guess what? There was some serious spiritual attack going on. And my head was hurting all day yesterday. Well, I bought this linen, this blue linen, because I saw what happened with those houses that got hit in Hawaii by the laser and nothing affected them. It was like a royal blue tarp. I definitely believe that royal blue is special. I believe it's called royal blue for a reason. And it's because the sapphire or the lapis lazuli, both are royal blue colors. And this is what they say, that the 10 Commandments, the stone they were written on. And so the Father also gave the Israelites blue to put in their tzitzits and all that. So I think it's a very special color. I think that it probably has a pretty, well, I mean, all the colors probably have a certain frequency, but anyway, so I have been feeling very spiritually sick in the last few days. And so I said, let me put my scarf back on. And I noticed an immediate difference. Now, somebody came to me last week trying to question me about wearing a head covering. Look, he said it's to protect yourself from the angels. He didn't only say, do it for praying, all right? And so I've had a couple experiences with the head covering where the Spirit told me one time when I was walking in the woods to put my covering on, and that's because I was praying. And then the other time I felt sick, and I especially heard, put your head covering on. So I did. Now, I initially was wearing this head covering. It was rayon, I think rayon and spandex or whatever, which I think rayon might be partially natural, but it's also partially synthetic. And so it was not getting the job done. But this linen one, I definitely felt a noticeable difference. In fact, I was having problems with my head, and I could feel the energy like coming from the fabric. So I think it was healing my head. So I think people really need to, women, you need to let go of some things. I do believe that the Father gave the priest garments for beauty, but I feel like also we are so caught up in our beauty still to this point where we're very afraid to look different from the world. And I mean, I felt that when I was in the world, and not really in the world because I really was seeking after God, but I had bought this swimsuit. It was a Sia makes these like surf suits with long sleeves and like shorties, and I bought that, and I was so uncomfortable in that swimsuit because the whole time I was just thinking, wow, I just look so different. Like people are gonna think I'm weird wearing this, but I wore it anyway. Now I have like a skirt swimsuit, and I feel a lot more comfortable in it. But I do kind of wish it was like short sleeve and not sleeveless. That's the only difference. But it is like a longer, I don't say a longer skirt swimsuit. I feel comfortable enough in it. So you can feel very uncomfortable not looking like everybody else because you kind of stick out like a sore thumb. But I think you should really start getting comfortable with wearing a head covering, because all the spiritual warfare that's going on right now, like I literally could not think until I put this thing on. I was trying to pray to God and everything. And so I think God was saying to me, like, yeah, don't be trying to be cute and wear your hair out. You need to be wearing your head covering at all times. But to be fair, I also was praying too, because I was really trying to get into some prayer and it was just not working. So it's funny because this girl admitted last night, she said she went to seminary and she's not even a Christian. Now I know this girl got an owl spirit on her. She's got the spirit of divination real heavy, and she reads minds, and I knew that, and she started admitting it all last night.